What's going on, everybody? So this video is for people who want to stream Puzzle Pirates Poker. As you know, it is difficult to stream Puzzle Pirates Poker because you don't want to put a lot of latency, because then there's no action, because you're watching things in the past. But also, you don't want to sit there and manually have to hide your cards and all that kind of stuff. So a couple of months ago, I reached out to Fiddy, F-I-D-Y. He's a pirate in game who knows a thing or two about Python and about scripts. And I asked him to write me a script that can do this for me, to automate, right? So it was kind of tricky at first because we had to make sure that it was it followed the Puzzle Pirates guidelines of not being like a third-party application that would be against the rules. But it also had to work really well. So what he ended up coming up with is Python 36 has an OBS plugin. So you can actually add scripts to your OBS and have it read. Basically what Fiddy did was he created a script that reads your chat log file so that when you're on a poker table, gosh, excuse me, just had a really good breakfast. So that when you're on a poker table and you see that thing pop up that goes so-and-so won from the main pot, it reads that message and immediately it reveals your hand by taking away an image from your OBS, and then 3 seconds later it puts the hand cover back on, which is an image file, and then puts a dealing screen up, which is another image file, waits 8 seconds, and then lets go of the dealing hand. So basically it automatically covers your cards for you, no issue. And so Fiddy made it ready for public release. I have his permission to do this. Shoutouts to him for the last time. And then let's go ahead and jump into how we want to put this on our computer. All right. So I'm going to be pulling up this link is going to be in the description, but you need to visit the Python website and you need to download this specific release. This is Python 3.6.8 from Christmas Eve 2018, and it's right here. All right, so that's going to be in the description. You need to download specifically the Windows 86/64 executable installer. I would imagine that this would work for you if you're a Mac person, but I have only had experience with putting this into Windows. So what's going to happen is when you install this, it's going to install to, I'm not going to do it because I've already done it, but it's going to install to this folder here. So you'll need to go to your app data folder. The best way to do that is to go up to the top of your file explorer and type %app data %. That will pull you into your app data roaming, but we actually need to go back a little bit. So from here, we go to app data and then local, then programs, and then Python. So it installs here. Once you have installed this, now it's time to talk to OBS a little bit. Okay. So you're going to get a little bit of picture-in-picture going on here. Hello. Lots of me. But the gist of it is that you want to come up here to tools and then scripts, okay? So you're going to move over here to the second tab, and you're going to find your Python installation path, okay? Here is where you want to find the Python 36 folder that you've installed to your computer. This is very important. It needs to specifically be this folder, Python 36, not Python, but Python 36. Once you do that, you're telling OBS that the way to run the scripts that you load into OBS are by using the software that's saved here on your computer. All right. So you'll also, of course, need the Python script itself. It's called Twitch Poker Hand script, and it's going to be down in the description as well. If that download file doesn't work for you, or you're watching this 10 years from now and you don't really know how to get to it, you can message me on Discord. You can also join my Discord channel. You know, there'll probably be a link below for that as well. So once you've done that, you need to add that script in. What I have done and what I would encourage you to do is to put this script in the scripts folder for your Python. That way you never accidentally remove the script from your computer because it's sitting somewhere on your desktop or something. So again, you're going to want to go to app data %, app data %, go back a folder into local, programs, Python 36, and finally scripts. This is where you want to save this the script. Okay, so you're opening that. Then when you pull it open, you will notice that it's loaded up on the side. YPP card hider displays dealing screen when hand is being dealt. So let's not enable it for now. These settings have been tested time and time again by myself and a couple of other people. So I would suggest you leaving these exactly the way they are. The only reason I would ever foresee that changing is if there was some sort of crazy update to the game. So there's absolutely no reason for you to edit these numbers. The reason why the 8 seconds and it holds the dealing screen for so long is because that can help with when there's a little bit of latency at the end of a hand, and then 10 people are being dealt the cards. That takes a while. So 8 seconds is good. The YPP log file. You're going to want to make sure that your Puzzle Pirates client has a chat log being saved. All right, so to do that, you're going to want to click choose. And then for me, I have all of my chat logs being saved into my documents folder, just straight up my documents folder. And so for me, I am making sure that the chat logs are made. So in order to do that, you just want to choose a folder, and it will start as soon as you type something. So just like type hi somewhere, and then move to your documents folder to make sure that a file has been generated, right? So here is that file. That is what you're going to want to load up in the script. So from here, I'm going to documents here. And if you ever want to play poker on stream on a different pirate account, you just move back here and go to a different chat log. Once you set it up with one account, it does it for all of them. All right. So we're almost done with setting up the script. The next thing you need to do is you need to give a dealing image source a name and a hand cover image source a name. So for me, I just have Jazz Dealing Screen or DS, and for hand cover, Jazz HC or hand cover. Remember what these names are because you're going to want to use those in just a second. Okay. So once that's all been set up, you can click enable and close. Whatever scene that you're going to be using to play poker on, this is where you're going to want to remember the names of those files that you created. And I'm not sure if it's going to cut me out of the mic, so I'm just going to switch scenes and then I'll talk to you in a second. So we're moving to my poker scene. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, that was a mess because I did some weird stuff on stream today. So let's pull over here. And as you can see, right here, we have, oh, no, you can't see that. LOL. You can't see that because of the scene. Let's do this instead. Ooh, how am I going to get this done? Basically, in my poker scene, I have listed an image file, and then I also have listed the HC. This is the way I'm going to do it for now. I was thinking this through and I was like, there's going to be something that goes awry here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a print screen image. Let me pull over here. All right. So I'm going to click print screen here, and then I'll go back to the explanation. All right. So we're going to expand the canvas here. There we go. So you will be able to see in my OBS screen here, I've got it listed as an image file, Jazz DS, and that is this image right here. I will also link my hand cover and my dealing screen in the information below. Let me just open. All right. So I'm going here. Here is my dealing cover, right? So that's what I'm going to want to load that image into OBS by doing the add source image and then doing whatever you named it. So for me, I named it Jazz DS. All right. So then you want to make sure you've overlaid it over your poker however you like. And then you also want to add your hand cover, which is this one right here. And I don't know why you would want my hand cover because it's, you know, purple, it's themed for me, but you could use it if you like. I'll put it in the description as well. So you need these files here. And you just want to align them up with your cards, and you want to put the dueling screen over the hand cover. So that way when the dueling screen leaves, you'll have the hand cover still over the folder. All right. So from here, you're just making sure that you have everything lined up for yourself. I'm going to just really, really brute force this a little bit. You're going to see the hand cover disappears, and then the dealing screen is going to pop up. So that's the script working. That means we know we have it enabled correctly. I'm going to put that under here. All right. All right, hand cover. Wherever that would be, it would be like right here. So let's check a little bit of action just to make sure that everything has been set up properly. And now we wait. So what's going to happen is after this happens, at the very end of the hand, it's going to reveal the hand automatically for 3 seconds. And then, oh, full house, very nice. So it's going to reveal the hand automatically, and then 3 seconds later, it's going to push the dealing screen on top of it and wait 8 seconds. Because it read in the chat log over here, it read in the chat log one from the side pot or from the main pot. That's what it's reading. So that's how the script works, and that's really all you need to know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, definitely use the link that I put in the description below, because the Python 38 does not work with OBS script plugins. So you need to use 36. Don't go and download the latest. Also, what was the other thing? Oh, you can't run OBS 32-bit. I used 32-bit every now and then when I used my toaster computer, because it just didn't do what I needed it to do. Like, it was too slow. But you can't use OBS 32-bit. You have to have the 64 to run scripts. I think that is everything covered. You can always send me a Discord message. That's jazz #1070 with a capital J. Message me in game, whatever you need, and see you next time. Peace.